of crazy that, Disney makes a lot of cutbacks on like Pixar people and the Marvel stuff, but they'll always be making these like sports drama movies and they'll just release them. And it's always a movie that's probably got a really good story to it, but no one knows it's coming out. Young Woman in the Sea stars Daisy Ridley and is about the story of competitive swimmer Trudy Ederle, who in 1926 was the first woman to ever swim across the English Channel. Did you know this movie was even coming out this weekend? Yeah, apparently it's a slow weekend in the movie theaters because no one's even heard of this movie. I went to go see this movie today and there was not a soul in the movie theater. And I got to enjoy this movie by myself because I'm going to flat out tell you right now, this is a movie that's going to be one of those hidden little gem sports drama movies that like people will say like, oh, it's a really good movie, really good story, good acting, and like no one's even heard of it. It's that kind of sports movie. But like Disney does this. They've done this for a long time. They always do these live action sport drama movies or just based on true stories, and they just release them and no one ever really brings them up. But this one does fall under that category, and I think it falls under the category in one of the better ways. Daisy freaking Ridley. Now, obviously, we all know her as Ray. I personally haven't seen all of the little movies that she's done recently. I've heard really good things about certain movies that she's been in that are really small, whatever. But, like, she is a very talented person, and truly, for me, this is her best performance I've seen her, like, in a movie. She's really good in this movie. She's very much a character that, like, you pull for, which is, it's easy in a movie like this when a person is doubted, it's a sport type of thing, and where like the challenge is there, but this person is going to perceive to do it and achieve it. So like movies like this always work. They work in that area of the story where people can get behind this character. And Daisy Ridley, I think, is fantastic in this movie. I think the director very much gave her the moment she needed, and she achieved it. And all the cinematography dealing with the swimming and all of the events that deal in the water are some of the best scenes in the movie. Now, obviously, it's a thing where the movie has to prepare you for her and all the events or anything. And I think the movie does a good job at keeping you intrigued before the actual swimming event. And I mean, it does fall under like practicing genericisms. Like this movie, you've seen the story before in that sportsy way, if that makes any sense. Again, I never heard of this person. I never knew about this, but if I did, I probably did like a long time ago. It just didn't really dawn onto me. But to watch this movie and find the story and find it very inspirational, I think it very much works. I think the challenges that she goes through and the people that honestly just completely put her aside, like, you're not swimming across the sea. You're not going to do this. And things happen to where she ends up in that water. Again, I don't want to spoil it because I don't know if anyone knows what happens, but like, I will say, one of my favorite scenes, it's kind of shown in the trailer a little bit, is the jellyfish scene. Really intense, and the sound design and sound mixing was really good. And also the score to this movie. The music is really good in this movie. It's really freaking good. I forget who did it, but it's really good. The direction is very good. Daisy Ridley's good. Everyone in this movie is really good. Her family members are very good. I mean, it's just a movie that hits you right in the heart, hits you right in the motivational, take the challenge, achieve the challenge, do it, try it. Like, I don't know, like it worked for me. Yes, it's got plot points and story beats that you've seen before, and it does probably take a minute to get to, but once we get to the actual event of the swim, I was into this movie, and by the end of it, I walked out saying, that's a good little movie. I'm going to give The Young Woman in the Sea a B+. I do hope I get to see Daisy Ridley in more movies, because again, I think she's a very talented actress. I know a lot of people are always going to give her crap about Ray and her character, but I truly think she was great as Ray, and I think she's going to prove more people wrong that, hey, I'm a great actress. This was a great point to do that with. Anyway, guys, you guys enjoy this movie review? I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.